So their takeover has been completed in the last few days, and now Sunderland have appointed a new first team manager. So this is what they had to say. As a new era begins at Sunderland AFC, the club is delighted to welcome Jack Ross as its new manager. The 41-year-old has signed a 2-year contract and will be joined by assistant manager James Fowler at the Stadium of Light. So, Ross is the reigning Scottish Championship Manager of the Year and PFA Scotland Manager of the Year, after leading St Mirren to the Scottish Championship title in 2017-18. Sunderland new owner, Chairman Stuart Donald had this to say: "We are absolutely delighted to have secured Jack as our new manager. Jack is excited to be a part of the future and what we are building here. He has turned down lucrative offers from elsewhere, including clubs in higher divisions than ourselves," which he was linked with Ipswich Town. He had an interview with Ipswich Town, but he has turned them down to join Sunderland. He joins us following an excellent start to his managerial career, including a memorable campaign. They are deeply impressed with their recruitment, and we have acted swiftly, and the hard work will continue to get Sunderland back to where it wants to be. Jack Ross had this to say: "This is a fantastic opportunity to be in charge of such an incredible club. If you look at the history, the facilities, and most importantly the fan base, you will see what this club can be. To be a part of the team to help realise this potential is something that fills me with excitement. From the moment I spoke to Stuart and Charlie, their energy and enthusiasm was evident, and I share in that. There are lots of reshaping to the squad that needs to be done, and we need to hit the ground running in League One." He goes on to say a bit more about him. So, Jack Ross is just 41 years old and only recently retired back in 2011. So, in his career, he was a defender. He played with Clyde before going down to Hartlepool United for a season, and then went back to Scotland playing for Falkirk, St Mirren, Hamilton Academical and Dunfermline Athletic. So, in 2011 he retired after he sustained a knee injury in training. He was assistant manager at Dumbarton to a man named Alan Adamson. On October 2012, he became caretaker, and during this spell, he led the Suns to the first division victory in 16 years with a 1-0 victory over Cowden Beef, but was overlooked as manager despite his achievements. In 2014, he was part of the Hearts management team, but he left in 2015 to join Alloa. He joined Alloa in the Championship and could not sustain them as a Championship side, and they got relegated. He led the club to a 10-game winning streak in all competitions. His part-time club held Celtic to a 0-0 draw before 2 late goals saw them get exited. They were second place when he was appointed manager of St Mirren. So St Mirren, he's done absolutely fantastic. He's got them promoted, which is a fantastic achievement. During his time in the season, he also turned down Barnsley. So let's have a look at the league. So as you can tell, he has had a very successful time. He finished on 74 points, which is 12 points past Livingston, who also got promoted. He scored 63 goals with 36 conceded, won 23 of their 36 games, and absolutely dominated the league, which is fantastic. He has turned down the likes of Ipswich, he has turned down the likes of Barnsley to be manager of Sunderland. At Alloa Athletic, he had a 38% win ratio, but this is now at 52.5% at St Mirren, which is a 48.25 overall. He has done fantastically well as a manager. This is his big chance. If it goes well here, he could go on to successful things. If it doesn't go so well here, it means he will probably go back to Scotland and just be a manager up at Scotland. He's not the first Scottish manager that Sunderland have been interested in. They actually went for Derek McGuinness last season after they got relegated, but he was not interested in the job whatsoever, and he turned them down. So that sort of goes to show that they're willing to look outside the box. He certainly is outside the box. He has done exceedingly well with St Mirren, a 2-year contract. His aim will be to get Sunderland up next season straight away and become a part of the Championship once again. But really, the aim of the club is to get back into the Premier League. Whether that will happen or immediately or not, we don't know. We don't know. But it could happen if he signs the right players. They have such a big everything. They're such a massive club, and they have such a big draw to the club that I think they will be fine going forward. And I think they'll be in the mix for the playoffs and certainly automatic promotion. So tell me your thoughts down below on this move. Is Sunderland stupid to appoint somebody from Scotland, or do you think it's somebody that could do a real good job? Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Mike. I will read all of your comments and reply if you leave any. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am Mike, and I will see you soon.